Welcome to the 2018 Road to the Show. Continuously now the San Antonio missions as we are getting ready for this second stream of the night before we get ready for the Rockhounds taking on Tulsa. Guys, thank y'all so much for your support of the San Antonio missions, baseball, the show. We're getting ready to host our next appearance with the visiting Midland Rockhounds. I know it's been a rough innings for the San Antonio missions, but they've literally pulled up the runs. And most likely, guys, we are getting ready for baseball. So enjoy the missions baseball.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ray Zeminski gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have two or three of his four pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Strike taken to throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
At the plate, Jonathan Baker. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Baker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Worley is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping up now, Jonathan Baker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. Villanueva leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs here. Settling in now, Jonathan Baker. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Striding in, Boone Devine. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Boyer stands at first with one out. Oh, wild. Catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Midland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ray Zeminski gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Miguel Cora pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Alex Manuel records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your... Doug Livingston is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ochoa is off at first with 2 away. This is hit high and deep out to left. Pena ranging back, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Plate now is the designated hitter, J.J. Lowry, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way, and this one gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes into score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Digging in, Juan Centeno, a base hit in his first trip. He's running in there. Now he's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get...
Next will be the designated hitter, J.J. Lowry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Diego Guerrero. And they're runners at the corners now. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Stepping in, Jonathan Baker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matthew Skaggs. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pena aboard here at first with nobody out. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Diego Guerrero. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Baker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matthew Skaggs. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And that's going to wipe away the pocket. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Baker. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. 12-3 is the way this one ends. The Frisco Rough Riders led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jody Kershaw earns the win, his second. Doug Livingston permitted 6. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the San Antonio. Kyle Lloyd will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Settling in now, Boone Devine is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Skied into straightaway right. Parrish has a beat on it. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Steve Chavez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
On the ground to the left side. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Baker. He reached on a single in his first try. Baker. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now at the plate, Boone Devine. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Boone Devine.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Parrish has a play. He's got it 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Chavez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Baker. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Baker.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parrish ranging forward, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And both runners have to hold where they are. Striding in once again, Jonathan Baker. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Skaggs. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on. So a big moment in the ball game here. Jarrett Parrish, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Frisco get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Terry Conforti. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hank Schneider will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Strike taken to throw. Behind the runner to second. At the plate, Jonathan Baker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jonathan Baker.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Boyer right there. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Patrick Boyer, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Patrick Boyer.
From the stretch, runner goes for second. There, now the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Into the box now, Bryce Norman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Into the box now, Donald Kida. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitches strike, the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
That dumb ball, would you? Seriously.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
At the plate, Jonathan Baker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. Digging in once again, Ernesto Cortez.
Ernesto Cortez.
Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. That strike, the throw down. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Ready to take his hacks again, Jason Nunez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second. Ready once again, Patrick Boyer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Links on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Baker.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Baker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And he takes this one high. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Rockhounds.
Gotta say, that was pretty bad. I don't know. Plate. I don't know. I'm going to make it easy. Beginner. That'll work. Alright. Mod specific options. This will hopefully give us more wins. Maybe. 2 home runs. That's all I've got, and 6 RBIs. Yeah, I'm the star. Wow, that's nice.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set. Doug Livingston gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning, so it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So digging in now, Jonathan Baker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Baker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the 2nd inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So striding in, Boone Devine. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Boone Devine.
Come on, walk him.
Pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now batting, Amos Falvey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kita moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Now that's popped up. Fernandez is there, 2 down. Into the box, Steve Chavez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Chavez.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Oh,
so it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Stepping in, Patrick Boyer.
Shortstop.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Harrell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's on the move, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
There we go. Now we're rocking.
Ready now, Jonathan Baker. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Now at the plate, Boone Devine. He drew a walk his first time up. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first. A double play.
Doesn't come much easier.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Baker, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Keduck will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Patrick Boyer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Baumann hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now guys, this is a whole lot better because I know what I'm doing now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Nunez. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
We're going to win this one tonight, guys.
At the plate, Jonathan Baker. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Hopefully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's
maybe
got
they'll have me
in the middle
for,
of the plate, turning and burning a little bit.
A lot of other teams too.
Digging in, Boone Devine.
In the show of 17, I started for the Midland Rockhounds.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs. Striding into the box, Jonathan Baker. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put
all right,
this
we're
one
winning
out
this,
of reach.
guys.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally,
there we go.
Might still feel like they've got a shot if they.
1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
Nice stroke there. Good job.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate that. Man, the manager's going to be happy about that.
In now, Boone Devine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score. Striding in, Christian Villanueva. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fernandez is there. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over.
Yeah, this
And the
game was
mission's
decided in
won.
the
Oh
8th.
boy.
That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The San Antonio Missions jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Buddy Baumann claims the win out of the pen, his first. Julio Sanchez works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
We're striking out more than most teams in the league. This year, boys, lay off the bad pitches. Look to put the bat on the ball when it's in strike zone. facing up the visiting Frisco Rough Riders. All right. We'll get better at this when we're in the San Antonio missions. Chris Young, one of our favorite pitchers.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco Rough Riders. Frisco attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Hayden Gillis, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Peter Galetsky. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses. Down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
What the heck?
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that.
Frisco cheaters.
Stepping into the box.
Oh well,
Jonathan
we come back
Baker.
and we'll beat
He's
them.
0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. So this is foul for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Wah, wah, wah. Too bad.
This guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's
San
leaking into
Antonio
3
and
series
Frisco.
right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
This is popped up. Gillis is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, George Aponte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2-2. On the ground to third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rough Riders lead it 5-3.
Designated hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, J.J. Lowry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Standing in, Jarrett Parrish. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's behind the runner to first. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Baker. He singled his last time up. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now to the plate, George Aponte.
George Aponte.
High pop-up. Gillespie waits on it. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rough Riders are out in front. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Baker. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Parrish giving chase, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. Zapata isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now. So we'll see if they can string some W's together.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Frisco Rough Riders led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Hayden Gillis takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Chris Young. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco Rough Riders. Merle McGee, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they breeze through this half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfredo Guzman. He reached on a single in his first try. He's running. Strike taken to throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Baker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Boone Devine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Striding in once again, Ramon Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. Soft liner towards first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Chavez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Guzman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Baker. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that grounder caught And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Baker. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Short, hit hard. Guerrero is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Matthew Skaggs. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home. And run from first. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready once again, Jonathan Baker. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Sanchez. Got a chance to end and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Digging in once again, Jonathan Baker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jonathan Baker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
8-6 the final score tonight. Enrique Liriano claims the win out of the pen. Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball. It's the show. Kyle Lloyd, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the... Into the box now, Jonathan Baker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Baker.
Here comes the first pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Castillo is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Baker, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
So he sets him down swinging. Christian Villanueva is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, George Aponte. He reached on a single in his first try. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Campillo going back on it at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
2-0 now. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Here it comes, the 3-0. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Montag. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. There, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Digging in, Jonathan Baker. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
originally don't use razor blades. He uses razor. Electric shaver. Where? I didn't know if you were going to go to the store. Is it my turn to buy the soap or was it yours? Was it mine? I think so. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and get it. We can probably put a certain soap up there so our sink will be next to it. Yeah. Mouthwash. There's nothing in here. That do you use this? What is that? Just throw it away. You need this? Yeah, I need that. What is that? It cleans my ears out. Oh, okay. You need this? Oh, okay, I'll hold it. Yeah. You need this? Alrighty. We don't use them, just throw them. Yeah, those are empty. Give this to Dad and... Yeah, give that. Here, if you'll take this all out. Uh-huh. Throw it. That trash. Okay, that's trash. Alright. Alright. We'll get one. Thank you. Yeah. Never open. Yeah. Finish on what I'm doing.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robbie Green. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off.
At the plate, Jonathan Baker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Look at you as a third baseman for a short time.
Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing.
Varsity is a plus. Understood. Could take a few games for you to settle in, of course. Just give it a try for a couple weeks. Try to have fun with it. Oh boy, guys. Alright. So who do we have next? Dang, we've been doing pretty good. Lost 2 in Frisco, but won a couple. But anyway. Still facing off the missions in Frisco. Literally at Corpus Christi. But anyway, guys, we will pick it back up here as we get ready to, continue this road adventure. The San Antonio missions is the first step in. Well, anyway, guys, this will just about do it for right now. We're getting ready for guests tomorrow. And it is now 7:11 right now. So anyway, guys, we'll see y'all back in the next gameplay stream. Get ready because the Midland Rockhounds will be ready to play baseball tonight. Let's see. Let's read some messages before we go. Come on, missions, pick it up from the San Antonio fan. We battled all game long, but our missions came up a little short. Hashtag the long season. Missions fought hard, but came up short. Wow. Attaboy, JBaker. Do what you do. Cool. You best not pitch to my boy, JBaker. 2 hits last game, slamming anything close. Bo Jackson is the sole American athlete named in the All-Star in 2 different sports. Baseball and football. Boo! Football sucks. Don't like football no more. They're a bunch of jackasses in football. No offense, guys. To all the Mission fans of Mexican heritage, happy Cinco de Mayo via San Antonio. I don't mean to offend anybody, guys. JBaker has a nice little hitting streak going on. See how it's going? Last. Yeah, guys. Tulsa Drillers. I must be living right. Sun's shining and the missions are stinking it up. Hashtag happy man. Can't fault our effort last game. Result will come. True believer. Tulsa Drillers S4. JBaker has a hitting streak going. I don't think so. It's not a streak till you hit 20 games. Oh, that's just rude. Missions at it. JBaker knows that good things always happen in 3s, including his last game. Cool. Well, missions be eliminated before summer arrives, stumbling early. San Antonio gets it done last game with the win. JBaker has a hitting streak going. Yeah, I already answered that one, dude. No answer for JBaker last game. When are the opposing pitchers going to learn? Oh, that's not right. I'm going to pretend that JBaker didn't really get 3 hits last game. LA. Hashtag not listening. Oh, man. Oh, what a jerk. Seriously, guys. Our next appearance will be the Corpus Christi Hooks. Anyway, guys, we will play them as soon as we, oh, shoot. We might as well just play them right now. That way we get it over with. One more game. So I'll be a third baseman. So they moved me up from the catching position. And most likely, I guess that's alright.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. Chris Young, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances, so he's going to look to turn things around.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs. In now, Enrique Castillo, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up.
Baker over to his left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Striding in, Jonathan Baker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Baker.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Now batting, Christian Villanueva. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
Ah, come on.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Settling in now, Boone Devine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We got 2 outs already, and Corpus Christi and San Antonio are right out in front of each other.
This is line to left.
All right, there we go.
And
Base
that's
hit.
in there, base hit.
2 on board. Nice.
Digging in, Evan Wyatt. 2 men on, 2
Wyatt.
away here in the 4th.
Evan Wyatt.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2. Stepping in, Aubrey Haas. He singled his last time up.
Aubrey Haas.
Attempt here. Baker scoops it up. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. At the plate, Jonathan Baker.
Third baseman, Jonathan Baker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. Digging in, Jonathan Baker.
Third baseman,
We're
Jonathan
losing this.
Baker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Castillo going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Anytime you can win a a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Hooks put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Roberto Raimo notches his third win.
Got a home run in the 8th. My goodness. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here, and we'll be back with more San Antonio Missions baseball.